Hey guys, what is going on? Pete on the beat here. In this video we are going to discuss the subject how often should you train a weak body part, and the simple answer that I can give you right off the bat is as often as you can and as often as your body allows you. This is the best answer I can give you, but in this video I would like to give you some form of recommendations or advices or even tips if you prefer on how to properly schedule your weekly training split in order to get best out of your workouts and achieve the best results and basically bring those weakest body parts as quick as you can and as quick as possible. So the first thing that I would like to start with is something that is extremely obvious for a lot of people, but I would really like to point this thing out because this thing is extremely important, and basically this will determine to a certain extent the whole protocol that you're going to use. The first thing that you need to do is you have to decide what are your weakest areas, which is pretty obvious, yeah, I know. But here is the important detail that you have to understand and really pay attention to. The effort that is required to train body parts like legs or back is not the same such as the effort that is required to train like arms, shoulders, or even chest. I know chest is like bigger muscle group, but for me personally, I definitely cannot put chest in the same category as back or legs. What I'm trying to explain right here is certain muscle groups, the biggest muscle groups of your body, the training of those particular muscle groups like back, quads, legs in general, will be a lot more taxing to your nervous system than the training of, for example, arms or whatever. You have to understand this, and from there, the thing that I would like to explain is, personally, I'm not gonna be able to train quads more than 3 times a week. If, for example, quads are my weakest area. I know a lot of top-notch athletes promote squat every day. I'm pretty sure this can produce amazing results, but me personally, I'm pretty sure for me that I'm not gonna be able to be that effective if, for example, I do front squats every day or do like my favorite quad movements such as the front squat, the Smith CC hack, basically the movements that produce the best results for my quads. Those are like front squat, Smith CC hack, and like back squat with my heels on plates. You probably are already familiar with this if you watch my leg training sessions or whatever. The same exact thing goes for back. I'm not gonna be able to perform at my best if I train like back 3 times a week and I deadlift three times a week or do like heavy rack pulls 3 times a week or whatever. So what I suggest you to do right here is to really determine which part of those biggest muscle groups is like your weakest point, and basically split your training sessions. And what I mean by split your training sessions is to really dedicate a specific workout session for quads and really dedicate another specific training session later during the week or later during on the same exact day for hemis. And the same thing basically goes for back. Dedicate a training session for width and dedicate a training session for your heavy compound lifts such as bent barbell rows, T-bar rows, rack pulls, deadlifts, or whatever. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Everything I said and everything I explained till this particular point of this video, it's true, and I'll definitely use this approach with this particular body parts. But I have a totally different situation. My weakest areas are my shoulders and my arms, and I will not use the same approach for my weakest body parts. Why? Because I'm able to train them as often as I can. This is basically the way I feel I'm able to get the best results, especially for my rear, my side deltoids, and my biceps and triceps. And here I would like to point out that especially for arms, nowadays I feel like it's a lot better to even incorporate some form of a feeder workout each and every day. And the results are amazing in my personal opinion. Here's the tricky part. I will never do this for back or legs. And if you wonder what is my current split, I would like to put it like this for you. Personally, I do not have an exact weekly training schedule because I feel it's a lot better for me to rely on the signals of my body, and I always prefer to go by feel. But I always make sure that I get 2 training sessions for legs 2 back training sessions during the whole week, and everything else basically it's arms and shoulders. I train 7 days a week, and keep in mind that I always train chest after I train shoulders. And in the end of the day, I'm completely aware that the internet is full of protocols that promote statements like you need up to 72 hours per body part in order to recover and recuperate, and otherwise you ain't gonna grow, or training a body part once per week it's more than enough. But me personally, I'm gonna be bloody honest with you, if I use these protocols, I ain't gonna be able to achieve any kind of results. So in other words, let me be more specific and simply put it like this. I'll probably achieve some kind of results, but most definitely I ain't gonna be satisfied with these results. So yeah, I hope everything I said makes sense for you. I hope I covered everything. I hope you find the video helpful and useful. If so, please do not hesitate and click on the thumbs up button down below. If you're interested in more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be so happy if you do this. As you probably know, if you're already a subscriber, I try to stay as consistent as I can, and I really try to put out content daily. So yeah guys, this is basically it. I'm a wrap it up for now. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more. Have a nice one. Peace and I'm out.